Well, here is the next job. I've got to dig out about 300 or 400 loads of junk and reshape this hillside, and then we're going to rip wrap the hillside and then base rock the bottom of it down here. But probably kind of hard to tell right now with the way the grass is on here, but this is where I ran the Fecon earlier this year on the 2150 and got rid of all the brush. Now we're going to come back here and basically kind of dig all this out, try to match what's down there on that end, get it where it's somewhat flat down here, and move this hill back by like 30 feet, and then probably just make it pretty steep, and then we'll rip wrap the side of the hill. You know, we use road fabric and rip wrap, and then the bottom here I'll need to cut a swell where it will drain this way and around the corner and out, and then this will all just be 1-inch base rock on here. That way we're going to try to set it up if they ever want to extend their parking lot or move the fence back, they'll be able to. But yeah, you can tell a lot of junk, and looks like a lot of tires right here. And I've actually found a place just across the state lines in Kansas where I can take these tires to, and they will actually grind them up for me. So I'm going to separate them out, get a roll-off dumpster over here, and then put all them. I don't know about the ones with the wheels in it. I may have to break the wheels out of them, but I got a feeling we're going to get into a bunch of trash and tires. But like I said, I can pick them out, put them in a dumpster, and then they'll actually grind them up for you, and then where they can recycle them. So at least that's good. At least I don't have to try to find another place to get rid of them. That'll be the proper way to do it. But yeah, there's a lot more here to tear out than what there is down on this section of it. But I'm it's towards the end of the day. I got the dirt spread along the fence up front, because this is the same company that I did the parking lot expansion up there. This is the second part of their job I got to have done by the end of the year. We're gonna kind of try to mimic kind of how this, I'm gonna even make that just a little bit steeper as we're gonna rip wrap it, but try to just cut this back and get it, more flat, usable space. And then, like I said, we'll just put road fabric and rip wrap. So lots to haul out, lots of rip wrap and rock to bring in. Then kind of the same thing here. The corner of the fence is either right on the property line, or the property line's like 5 feet over. So I won't, I'll probably leave the hill there. We'll just kind of move that back. Like I said, flatten this out and cut it where everything drains going back that way. And then, yeah, we'll rip wrap the side and base rock the bottom. So should be a nice, fun little project. So yeah, for today, I'm trying to get my game plan going. We can back the trucks up top and I can start digging that out. But what I may actually do is sorting out the concrete and limbs where my machine's sitting at, and then maybe just keep digging it out and letting this back in here. I'm gonna have quite a bit to dig out here. I'll get the dozer over here in the next day or two to help kind of push everything that way, because that's where we're gonna have to load everything out. There's no other access to get in here but from that side. So yeah, for now we'll just jump in the excavator and start trying to sort this mess out. For starters, I know there's a bunch of brush and junk that we didn't get hauled off. It just kind of got smashed in this hole. I'm gonna try to sift through here and just separate out the brush, the concrete, and then we can kind of leave the dirt. So, because the brush will go to a different area than where like the concrete and the filter are going to go. So I'm trying to get some of this sorted out, and then I'll try to get me like a staging area set up to load the trucks. I'm almost thinking now, I was going to try to back them up this hill and then just kind of start digging everything out coming this way, but it might almost be as easy to just start digging this stuff out and then just kind of back the trucks down in there on that flat part as we go. I think, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure the best way to go about it. I just know I got a lot of junk that I need to get hauled out of here. Like I said, I know they don't want a bunch of brush and tree limbs and trash and stuff like that to go where they're taking the dirt part of it. I mean, obviously some of these smaller sticks isn't like a huge deal, but some of this stuff I need to kind of get separated a little bit better. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of work on I don't know, basically making like little piles right now. Please try to get us like an entry point to where we can back the trucks out of and work off of. Because we are gonna have a lot of junk to haul off. Like a lot of trash too. Yeah, there may be no telling what we're gonna find in here. Something big right there. Another stump. Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of rake through this. Like I said, try to get me like a little staging area where I can get the truck back in. Like the excavator can kind of sit above, and then we'll just start. I guess we'll just kind of dig it as we go. Maybe the easiest thing instead of trying to back them up on that hillside right there. So. Got 54 loads knocked out of here today, so that's put a pretty good dent in it. And I'm down to a really good layer of clay right here, so I think a lot of this is going to get dug out and have them haul it to my shop, because this will be nice for pads and driveways and all kinds of stuff like that. So I hate to just waste it, because I've still got to come back and make a cut the level of that fence straight out and then slope it up. So 50 loads was quite a bit, but it didn't put much of a dent in what's got to come out of here. So now I'm going to take that big chunk of concrete, some of the brush, my pile of tires, and just trying to get them down here and just get some piles consolidated to haul out separately, and then we'll grease the fuel of the machine up and be back tomorrow.